All right. Let's see. I have a message from Carol Ann. Let me read it real quick and then I'll start. Okay, she's just detained, but it sounds like she'll be here in a little bit. All right. So, welcome to Summit Center for Spiritual Living, where we share universal good through love. And I have this candle that has 2 wicks in it. And the first wick I light, maybe, represents God or spirit, the all that is, the great all that is. There's Michelle. Yay. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, Diana.
Great. I'm glad you're here. And then the second candle or second wick represents us as community. So when we gather together, we have a greater light. Okay. So John, you want to do a opening song for us, please?
All right. Here we are. Loving yesterday, loving tomorrow, loving today, loving now, loving awareness, kindness and happiness, peace and goodness, loving now. Loving music, loving singing, loving harmony, loving now, loving awareness, kindness and happiness, peace and goodness, loving now. Loving forgiveness, loving gratefulness, loving creativity, loving as we could, growing wisdom, being wiser, living better, what is good. Loving nature, loving beauty, loving each other, loving now, loving awareness, kindness and happiness, peace and goodness, loving now, loving now.
All right. Thank you, John Miller. Beautiful song. And today our speaker will be John Miller. And he's going to, Tim will do the music, but John will lead his own meditation. And anyways, that's what's going on with us. And so, John, I'm going to turn this over to you and Tim, and let Tim do his song, and you can go right into meditation when necessary. So, okay.
Wait, did you said John will do his own music for the
No,
meditation?
it's only the word parts. You're doing the
Okay.
music.
I disappeared there for a second.
Yeah, you're doing the music and he's doing the actual meditation itself. So you'll do your right, whatever song that you had planned. So,
Okay.
all right. Thank you guys. I'm going to turn it all over to you two.
Okay, I'll do an instrumental for meditation if that's okay.
Sure. Relaxing in your seat, take a deep breath. Feel the power of life, the power of love flowing through your entire system. There's an awareness within you that is your real nature. It is the presence of the divine power of love. You're a conscious expression of the living power of creative loving awareness that manifests all that is. The creative power of love brings life to every cell in your body. As you breathe and express that life, feel the power of creative love being you. This power manifests life in all its forms. It is present within you. This radiant, loving presence is alive as a point of consciousness in you and in me and in everyone. The voice of this power expresses itself as I am the one, eternal power of life in action. There is no action that this awareness does not observe and know. Each of us is one of its viewpoints. There's no analysis, no disturbance, no struggle, no discomfort needed. It is sufficient to just be. Creative loving awareness is a healing power. Allow it to help you heal. Let it make a positive movement in your life. Allow creative love to fulfill the loving connections you make in life. Let it make a positive movement in your life. There is a power that is real, providing life for everyone. Just like the flowers in the field share in the radiance of the sun. Love is our power. Wonderful, strong, and kind. Loving is wisdom. A loving heart and mind. The power of love is always here, revealing truth, inspiring mind. The power of love releases fear, clearing the way for us to find. Love is our power. Wonderful, strong, and kind. Loving is healing. A loving heart and mind. The time has come to love our freedom. We can open our hearts and fully be. The light of love is always shining, so we can know that we are free. Love is our power. Wonderful, strong, and kind. Loving is freedom. A loving heart and mind. Let our love light shine. And now give thought to the action of creative love, healing yourself and anyone who needs it, as the music continues to add its blessing. And as your awareness returns to the surroundings of the room and your eyes focus on the screen, just be as you are and look at the beautiful faces of our friends.
Wow. How beautiful. That was very nice. Okay, so John, I'm going to turn this up, since you are our speaker, I'm going to turn this all over to you now. And
All right.
do your message today.
Okay, well, I'm going to take these earphones off, but if you need to contact me, I guess you'll have to wave or something.
Okay. Sounds
Anyway,
good.
I had an opportunity this week to maintain my connection with creative love, which is my topic today. It's about creative love. Through an unusual experience, I sent a little text to some of you about this wild week, but I mowed the lawn and other odd jobs for the father of a friend. This is Vicky, my friend Jim that passed away a few years ago. This is his former wife and her father. But he owns a school bus lot, and he buys buses all over the eastern USA. His daughter, Vicky, lives in South Carolina. And after packing up boxes of stuff she left up here, she was up here for a while in the summer, and maybe stuff left over from Jim's house, I don't know, bunch of boxes, about 600 pounds of stuff. And he asked me to ride to South Carolina with his gopher guy to deliver Vicky's boxes and bring back one of two buses he bought from a school system near her down there. So a couple of days ago, I was on a 32-hour tour of the southeastern United States with no sleep in a tiny truck with the tow bar behind the seat. So there was no leg room or reclining, and I couldn't sleep. The guy I rode with was a chain-smoking, wild and crazy guy with a past ranging from drinking and drugs to truck driving, with a pacemaker and a penchant for swear words and disgusting stories. I told him I was a minister. He said he'd better watch his language. And I replied, well, I'd heard most all these words, so he used them a lot. But on the way down, I realized that if I survived the ride and the smoke, in fact, he asked, does smoking bother you? And I said, well, could you roll down the window? and he rolled it down the first time and kind of forgot after that, I think, quite a bit. But anyway, other than that, I realized that if I survived the ride and the smoke, I wouldn't have to ride back with this guy. So I'd be in my own bus. But for the most part, we got along fine. Hey, I love everybody, even though I might not like what they say or do. But so I drove this small school bus back for over 12 hours, following him at speeds varying up to 75 miles an hour up and down through the Blue Ridge Mountains with lots of curves and a few tunnels. Arriving back home after dropping off the buses at the lot in Atwater about 2:20 a.m. on Friday morning. This was kind of hard, but on the positive side, the temperature in the Carolinas was in the 70s. The guy was in his t-shirt and short sleeves, and the mountains and valleys are lovely on a sunny day. And it was all a challenge, but I love that I'm still alive. I love that my friends and my family are glad of that. And I had an interesting experience and made some money to pay some overdue bills. A couple weeks ago, Diana talked about unexpected income. This is how I got mine this week. Maybe more will come soon without so much effort. Now, you may wonder how I can handle this. Well, I take superfoods, good water, sound sleep normally, and creative love. It's about creative love. So, loving is our power. Creative awareness is the wellspring, the fountain, the foundational source of creative imagination and life energy, the creator Godhead, you might say. Atheists, those that live in fear or in anger, or those who act like only they are God, are all suffering from mistaken identity. It's about creative love. Creative loving is the original dynamic power of creation, of life itself, arising out of creative awareness. Creative action, peace, caring, healing, connection, sharing, joy, goodness, kindness, all the values that we cherish are all expressions of creative loving. I believe that the ultimate purpose of life is to learn and grow in our personal awareness and expression of creative love. Purpose may bring us to serve humanity with whatever fosters the freedom and clarifies the knowledge to pursue this purpose. The power of creative love is capable of inspiring people to resolve difficult challenges and move on beyond limitation to great accomplishments. Our loving connection in creative awareness generates beneficial life energy. There is an awareness, an intelligent, loving life energy, a supreme spiritual consciousness that manifests all of what I call holistic reality. From creative love arises consciousness, perception, thinking, experience, expression, manifestation, and connection. Creative loving awareness expressing itself. This is the source of all that is. Reading from the Science of Mind, all life is bound together by one common law of love, and love is the self-givingness of spirit, manifested in and through all that is visible and invisible. It was the realization of this one presence that illumined the saints and sages of the past. I and the Father are one. The Father dwelleth in me. He doeth the works. Quoting, I believe, from the Bible. But we must come to sense this marvelous presence, for it is the secret of metaphysical work. God in all and through all. That was from page 36 of the Science of Mind. From creative loving awareness arises consciousness and perception and all those good things, everything that happens. Beneficial ideas can develop from exchanging with others in creative loving awareness. A mutual attitude of respect and kindness can generate effective creativity, plans, and actions. Putting our heads together, bouncing ideas off of each other, can clarify our perception and expand our holistic thinking, knowledge, and experience, which are all enhanced by mutuality. The essence of creative loving awareness is expansion of consciousness and appreciation of goodness and kindness, which are expressions of mutual connection with the loving power of creative awareness. Honesty, forgiveness, cooperation, gratitude, creative action, and kindness are all aspects of goodness that we talk about a lot, and these result in healing, good relationships, good thoughts, and good and kind acts. Some enjoy an experience of goodness by being out in nature. Others find good in just being alive, especially those that have battled an illness or lost a loved one or raced up and down the mountain roads with a wild and crazy guy. But much goodness is found in creativity, using our life energy to express and enhance the beauty and insights of life for ourselves and others in music, artistic presentations, writings, performances. Many find their greatest good in their relationships with loved ones and friends, spending time in good company. At a certain point in maturity, truly intimate relationships become a focal point of the good in one's life. Spiritual people celebrate the Creator, the creative source awareness, as the origin of all goodness. Peace, joy, harmony, kindness, and gratitude are associated with the divine as highly good qualities emanating from creative loving. Goodness and kindness are manifestations of sharing the loving power of creative awareness. Because there is no separation, everything that exists, as well as every event, is legitimately a spiritual expression as part of all that is manifested by conscious, intelligent energy, creative loving awareness, the source spirit, radiating everywhere. Again, from the Science of Mind, knowing this in your own thought, work in perfect peace and calm. Always expect, have enthusiasm, and have a consciousness of love. That is, a radiant feeling flowing through the personality at all times. If one hasn't this, he should treat himself until he does have it, for without it, he is diseased in mind. Treat until you feel an inner sense of unity with the all-good. There is one mind, and the moving impulse of this mind is love. So love is reality. The only reality is this radiant, loving intelligence, the source and destiny of all. Physicists have determined that matter is simply dense energy, coalesced frequencies still pulsing at the subatomic level. Everything is created now and now and now. Everything is interrelated. Physical matter is actually made up of pulsing vibrations, strings, or filaments of frequency that can display as subtle manifestations of love, light, and sound that may exhibit the density of mass. Every atom of the physical is made up of light rings, loving the creative point of intelligence at its center, the loving energy that spins the light. Every thought, every event, every living thing, every object, and every element, each is a form of creative energy manifesting in a myriad of variations of enthusiastic, spinning light, dancing energy. Enthusiasm is the activation of divine energy, theos, in manifestation. Only love, Everything that occurs and everyone and everything that participates in anything that occurs is related. All are frequencies. All are forms of love, the source frequency. There is only love. Love is true. We are love light being. There is no me and you. The power of life is love. Again, a reading from the Science of Mind. We live in a universe of love as well as in a universe of law. One is the complement of the other. The universe of love pulsating with feeling, with emotion, and the universe of law, the executor of all feeling and emotion. That's from page 103 of Science of Mind. All is love, yet all is law. Love is the impelling force, and law executes the will of love. From page 163. Since we and everything that exists are expressions of creative loving energy, being itself, one can make improvements in attitude, success, and enjoyment of life, walking the path of love by thinking and living in tune with this holistic reality. Know that we are creative, loving, aware energy. We can focus on expressing ourselves as that. We can speak and act as spiritual agents of loving awareness. We can know and be in relationship with everyone whom we encounter, as we are in essence one and of the same nature as they are. Love your neighbor as yourself, as your neighbor is yourself. Ultimately, we can sense the creative, loving energy we share and feel the union we have with one another. Every person I encounter on the path of love is another face of creative, loving, aware energy, another face of God, so to speak. We are, in fact, performing together, dancing in one grand show of creative, aware being at play. How about the wisdom of loving and forgiving your enemies, those who seem to be against you? Maybe they have a temporary need for the experience of harassing, manipulating, ignoring, or controlling, for exerting power over others. If you can love and forgive those who are torturing or killing you, where are you on the path of love? In union with love. The path of love is a long one, with many life experiences to have and grow through. Life always seems to be changing. In reality, there is no loss of energy in loving awareness, any more than in physics. Even when what is presented to us appears to transform into another form, it is just dancing love light. Through ongoing transformation, the energy of earlier expressions is retained, and the energy of future experience and revelation is embedded. We can increase our understanding and inspire transformation of ourselves and the challenging global situation that we face by consciously pursuing the path of love. Walking the path of love heals traumas and the sense of separation, inspires learning and growing in loving awareness, and it improves all life. Life originates from a creative, aware energy that is loving and good. This aware being wants to express itself. It chooses to have another part of itself to be good for and to love. By participating in creative awareness and loving kindness, we are engaging in caring action to restore harmonious life on this planet. With confidence in the innate intelligence of creative life energy, we can step up to difficulties and solve problems rather than succumb to distress, fear, anger, inertia, or chaos. It is the birthright of every human to freely pursue the path of love and enjoy the beauties and wonders of living as creative, loving awareness. As we develop creating loving awareness, we consciously heal and grow to recognize and realize our potential for making things better, advancing in consciousness. The practice of self-observation and intentional focusing of our loving power for good expands perception of creative awareness, which is what manifests and sustains everything for our benefit of growth in creative awareness. It is conscious participation in creative love, holistic reality, being all that is, the ever creative universe, expressing and experiencing as us and all. All is love. So let me share with you the love prayer that you've heard before. If you just want to relax a moment. Our love, our source in being, radiant is this presence. This consciousness is manifesting. This will is being done in experience as it is in spiritual awareness. We are given continuous support, and our mistakes are forgiven as we forgive mistakes. Let us keep from the tendency to make mistakes as we become free from falsehood. For love is the awareness, the power, and the radiance for every now. And so it is.
Thank you, Jonathan. It was wonderful. Oh, there's Carol Ann. All right. Okay, that was very, very wonderful. And what a perfect for the month of February. Hi, Carol Ann. Love.
Right.
We normally talk about love in the month of February, and that was perfect. So to know that we are immersed in love and are in it, around it, and through it. And then if we can just remember that, that's the big thing. When we're not feeling so loved, we're still being loved from spirit, even if we don't feel it coming from individuals. So I really like that. Is there anybody else who had any comments?
John, that was wonderful. So Diana, before the service, she says, can you do the meditation? And then she says, well, no, John's going to do it. But I did open my Science of Mind 365. And yesterday's reading was called Love is the Essence of My Being. And it says, the meditation says, I know that love is harmony and peace and joy. In it is all good, all that is true, all that is beautiful. It is perfect balance, perfect poise. I empty my mind and my heart of all but love. I let love express in me and through me. I let love flow out into my world of thought and action. I am love. The love in me shines forth as harmony, peace, joy, freedom, and wisdom. Love binds me to the whole of creation. I find fulfillment through loving. Thank you, John. Thank you, Ernest. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're on the same wavelength there.
Yeah. Oh, wonderful. Isn't it how it always is, though? It doesn't matter. It always works out perfect. Whether it be the music or the meditation or whatever. So, Tim, would you like to sing a song for us, please?
Sure, but I apologize. It didn't dawn on me to prepare a song that was based more on that theme.
That's okay.
Oh.
It still will be perfect, whatever it is.
We accept. Let's see. Are you hearing this? The road that you take to follow your bliss is constantly under construction. So giving your best to this day puts you in the best place for the next one. It's not who you are that holds you back. It's who you think you're not. So wake up now. Every sage has a past, and every learner a future. So turn your face to the sun, and the shadows will fall behind you. It's not where you've been that holds you back. It's the fear of where you might go. So wake up now to the truth of yourself. I've seen my dream, I've seen my potential, now watch my rising. Speaking the words and feeling their depth and then mobilizing. It's not where you're from, nor even where you are now. It's where you make up your mind to be. When you take that first step and be mindful of the direction and imagine the possibility of where you could be. Do you dare now? Well, do you? Just asking.
Thank you, Tim. And even if it does not necessarily say love in the song, the word, it was still a song of love because it came from your heart. So,
And there is only love.
and there is only love. So,
Very
okay,
nice music.
very, very nice. Okay, so with that, it is time for us to do our giving. So there are several ways you can give. The first way is you can go through Zelle. And if you go to sscofakron@gmail.com, that's sscofakron@gmail.com, you can give that way. Or if you write a check and make sure the word summit is on the check, and obviously Summit CSL would be the best, but as long as the word summit's there, that's the main thing. And send that check to 1199 Lexington Avenue, Akron, Ohio, 44310. We will make sure that it gets added to the funds and taken care of. We are very, so with that, just take your offering, even whether it's a visual or not visual, but just take it and right top over left, and just know with me that all that I have, all that I give, all that I receive is blessed right now in a very gracious manner. I know that this goes to the work of Summit Center for Spiritual Living and the truth that sets us free. And so it is. Amen. And John, how about some good, more good?
All right. Good and more good is mine, and ever increasing good is mine. Unlimited, infinite good is mine. Wherever I go, I see good. Whatever I do, I feel oh so good. I'm worthy and entitled to good and more good. Good crowds itself upon us, wraps itself around us. We give ourselves permission to accept more good, express more good. Oh, good, more good is ours, and ever increasing good is ours. Thank you, Spirit, and so it is.
All right. Thank you, John. And before I turn the announcements over to somebody else, Thursday is going to be Hannah's birthday. So I just wanted to wish her a very happy birthday. And wow. I don't want to ask, but how old are you now? Because I know I'm going to feel really old. 28? All right. Excellent. Well, happy birthday. So, okay, and I'm going to turn over the announcements to whomever has an announcement.
ntmedia.org. ntmedia.org.
You know how to do it.
ntmedia.org.
We actually have some extra time if you want to actually say something. I'm Michelle. Okay, John Miller.
I have this little program called YesWise Inspiry, where I do little tiny talks, just 5 minutes or so, at yeswise.com.
Okay. All right. All right. So that is our announcement. Wow, we are really early.
We're just barreling along, huh?
Yeah, we are. So knowing that, next week the speaker will be Michael. Following week is myself, and then it is Carol Ann, and I don't have one for the third week of March yet, and then there's John, and then Michael again. So then just to think about it, if you would like to do that one, just let me know, or you could do the first, we could trade it if you'd like. It's up to you. And we can talk about that after the service. I just want to let people know that we have what's coming up, since we have time for announcements today. Okay. So unless there's anything else that needs to be announced, then we will just do our moment of silence. So I am going to bring in the sounds, and when we do go into the silence, just bring into mind and into your heart, and surround the person or people or the situation with love, whatever it may be. And just know that all is being taken care of right here, right now, in a very special way. So Okay. Michael, do the prayer of protection. My mind is went.
Well, the light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, wherever we are, wherever we are, God is, and all is well.
We are the people of love. We are the people of love. Sing out, people, sing out love. We are the people of love. We are the people of peace. We are the people of peace. Sing out, people, sing out peace. We are the people of peace. We are the people of joy. We are the people of joy. Sing out, people, sing out joy. We are the people of joy. We are the people of love. We are the people of love. Sing out, people, sing out love. We are the people of love. We are the people of love.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hannah, you can end our Facebook feed. And anyways, it's